My name is Syamsinar, group number A1M2 19064, and I am from group 2. Okay, now I will explain definition, verb, and form of verb. What is a verb? Verb is a word part of speech that in syntax continues an action, activity, an occurrence, or state of being. Next, form of verb. Form of verb. There are 5 different forms of verb. The first, infinitive. Infinitive is the verb in its basic form. And infinitive, there are 2 types of infinitive. First, full infinitive. Full infinitive usually begin with the word to before it is verb. Example, to run, to swim, to jump, and so on. Next, syntax example. The cat decided to eat the mouse. Syntax example, the cat decided to eat the mouse. To eat, this is full infinitive because usually begin with the word to before it is verb. Okay. Tipe yang kedua yaitu verb infinitive. Verb infinitive is a verb does that use to before the word and or just it is verb. Example, run, cook, write, sing, and so on. Oke, in bahasa, dalam verb infinitif itu memiliki 3 kegunaan. Yang pertama, memiliki 3 kegunaan. Nah, kegunaan yang pertama itu setelah modal. Setelah modal seperti would, might, can, did, Contohnya itu seperti Victor may ride his favorite bike every Sunday. My ini sudah termasuk modal dan ride itu verb infinitifnya. Oke. Kegunaan verb infinitif yang kedua itu setelah kata kerja tertentu. Example seperti feel, how, her, dan sebagainya. Sentence example Amina contohnya, Amina helped me cook the pizza. Helped me ini termaksud kata kerja tertentu yang dimana ini dan cook verb infinitifnya. Karena ini kata kerja asli. Oke. Kegunaan verb infinitif yang ketiga itu setelah ungkapan seperti rather, better, and had better. Sentence example, contoh kalimatnya itu sentence example, I would rather speak English than Spanish. Would rather ini ungkapan preferensinya, sedangkan speak verb infinitifnya. And the next, form of verb, present, confirm. Present verb from is used to form present tenses. Present tense. Example. Write, speak, run, sing, buy, and so on. Oke, contoh kalimatnya. Sentence example, the speak English. They is subject, speak verb 1, and English object. Okay. Form of verb. The next, past from. Past from is used past tenses. Example. Run, become, pleasant, and so on. Sentence example, is used to form perfect tenses. Example: was it, swam. Okay, sentence example. I have wasn't my car. Okay, contoh kalimatnya itu I have wasn't my car. As is subject, have auxiliary, wasn't verb 3, and my car object. Oke, untuk membentuk kalimat perfect, kita itu menggunakan bentuk kata kerja yang ketiga maupun regular and irregular. And the last, verb the last itu verb in. Okay, from a verb the last, verb in. Verb in is used for a main sentence and is marked by to be and suffix in. Example: writing, cooking, enjoying, and so on. Next, sentence example. I am enjoying Okay, sentence example-nya itu I am enjoying the games. I, a subject, am, to be, enjoying, verb in, and the games object. Okay, demikian penjelasan saya tentang definition verb and form of verb. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Melinda. My registration number is A12M19048. Okay. Today we will learn about types of verb, especially irregular verb and regular verb. Okay, guys, let's start it. Based on verb form, decided to types. Example: regular verb and irregular verb. Regular verb is a verb that follow fixed pattern and adding suffix d, ed, ied, and ied. While irregular verb is a verb that don't not follow fixed pattern and cannot perform by adding suffix. Okay. Example of verb that adding suffix ed. Example. Okay. Don't forget, if we will make a example of verb by adding suffix d. If the verb ending by e. Example: like becomes like for past form, and also becomes like for past participle forms. Another example: agree becomes agree for past. Move to regular verbs that verb best form adding suffix ed. Example: jump become jump for past form, and also jump for past participle. Next another example, call becomes call for past form, and also call for past participle. The last example, look becomes look for past form, and also look for past participle form. Okay, the last is regular verb, that verb form plus ed. Okay, don't forget to, if we will make a verb form by adding suffix ied. If the verb ending with y. Example, cry becomes cry for past form, and also cry for past participle form. Another example, study becomes study for past form, and also for past participle form becomes cry. Yes. Sorry, study. Okay, another example, marry for past form and becomes married for past form, and also married for past participle. Okay guys, I think that's enough. From this example, we know how to create a regular verb. Okay, move to irregular verb. Okay, let's discuss about irregular verb. Irregular verb decided for group 1, all three verb form are same. Group 2, past and past participle are same. Group 3, best and past participle are same. And the last, all three verb form are different. Okay guys, let's check one by one. Group 1, all three verb form are same. Example, put becomes put for past form and still put for past participle. Another example, cut becomes cut for past form and also cut for past participle form. Move to group 2, past and past participle are same. Example, buy becomes book for past form, and also book for past participle. Another example, win becomes won for past form, and also won for past participle. Move to group 3. Best and past participle are same. Example, come becomes came for past form, and like base becomes come. Another example, run for base form and becomes ran for past form, and like base becomes run. The last one is group 4. All 3 verb forms are different. Example, break. Becomes broke for past form and broken for past participle. Another example, drink becomes drank for past form, and for past participle becomes drunk. Okay guys, from this example, irregular verb decided for groups, group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. We know that irregular verbs are there's no way to convert apa sih tulisannya tadi?
Orang dibatasi cuma 2 kali nih.
Apa? Okay guys, for irregular verbs decided for 4 groups, group 1, group 3, group 2, group 3, and group 4. From this example, we know that irregular verbs are there's no specific way to convert best to past and past participle verb. Okay guys, you have learned them. Okay, I think that's enough from me. The next material or the next types of irregular verb will continue with my friends. I say thank you and see ya.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Suci Kartini, Standbook A1M2 19068. I want to explain about transitive verb and intransitive verb. Transitive verb. Definition of transitive verb: require an object to complete their meaning, demand subject, without an object to effect. The sentence that a transitive verb inhabits will not seem complete. Okay, for example, I woke. The sentence is incomplete. There is information that is missing. You are probably wondering what I woke. Why is this sentence incomplete? Because woke is a transitive verb, and a transitive verb needs an object after it to complete the sentence. The object after a transitive verb can be a noun or a pronoun. I bought a car. Now, the sentence is complete and we can understand it. We added the object a car after the verb. A car is the object. Okay, number 2. I read. We added the object a magazine after the verb. A magazine is the object. 3. I invited. We added the object Angelica after the verb. Angelica is the object. I invited Angelica. Intransitive verb. Definition of intransitive verb is a verb does not require an object because the meaning of the sentence can be perfectly understood without object. An intransitive verb is the opposite of a transitive verb. For example, they jump, the dog ran, she sang, I sleep, the baby was crying. None of these verbs require an object for the sentence to make sense, and all of them can end a sentence. Some imperative form of verb can even make comprehensible one-word sentences. The subject is doing the action of the verb and nothing reserves the action. An intransitive verb does not pass the action to an object. I think enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi, I'm Putu Yogi Ardyantika, number A1M2191006. In here, I want to explain about action verb and stative verb. Okay, let's enjoy the video.
Halo semua, bagaimana kabar kalian? Pasti baik kan? Dalam video kali ini, saya akan menjelaskan tentang types of verbs, yaitu action verbs dan stative verbs.
Wow.
Oke, bagi yang masih belum mengerti apa itu action verb dan stative verb, nah, nonton ya sampai habis, jangan skip-skip loh. Oke, pertama saya akan menjelaskan apa itu verb. Verb adalah kata dalam bahasa Inggris yang mengindikasikan aktivitas atau kegiatan dari seseorang atau sesuatu. Contohnya ialah study atau belajar. Nah, yang mana sih yang termasuk bagian dari action verb? Mari kita lihat. Nah, inilah definisi dari action verb.
Wow.
Action verb is an action or active verb. Show an action, process, activities, or physical condition. An action verb is also known as a dynamic verb. An action verb express an action that animal, object, or person can do, or action which is still in ongoing events being perpetrated by subject. Action verb is changing through short time. Action verb refer to an action. Gimana? Kalian masih belum paham ya? Baiklah, saya akan menjelaskan lebih singkat agar mudah dipahami. Jadi, simpelnya, action verb adalah kata yang mengindikasikan suatu tindakan atau aktivitas yang dilakukan secara fisik. Nah, berikut beberapa contohnya. Nah, gimana dengan contoh-contoh tadi? Kalian udah paham kan tentang action verb?
Nah, jadi aktivitas atau kegiatan yang dilakukan dan dapat dilihat dengan jelas atau nyata, itulah yang disebut dengan action verb. Nah, dan untuk penggunaannya, action verb bisa digunakan di seluruh tensi. Nah, demikianlah untuk penjelasan action verb. Sekarang kita lanjut ke stative verb. Oke, dalam types of verbs ada yang dinamakan action verb dan stative verb. Nah, di video sebelumnya kan saya sudah menjelaskan apa itu action verb, dan sekarang saya akan menjelaskan tentang apa itu stative verb. Nah, yang mana yang termasuk stative verb dan apa itu stative verb? Oke, inilah definisi dari stative verb. Stative verb is a verb used primarily to describe a state of being, am, or situation I have. It shows thought or opinions, emotion, sense, possessions. These verbs don't show physical action, run, or process it prints. State verbs or static verbs refer to a state, describe a static rather than action. Nah, itulah tadi definisi dari stative verb. Dapat kita simpulkan bahwa stative verb itu lebih ke kondisi atau situasi, lebih ke mentalnya kita. Sedangkan action verb itu lebih ke aktivitas yang dapat kita lihat. Salah satu rule dari stative verb itu sendiri ialah ia tidak bisa digunakan dalam bentuk tenses continuous. Nah, kalau action verb itu sendiri kan bisa digunakan dalam bentuk seluruh tenses. Nah, kalau stative verb ini tidak bisa digunakan dalam bentuk tenses continuous. Itu yang Anda perlu ingat. Nah, yang gimana sih itu continuous? Itu loh yang ada ing-ingnya. Contoh nih, I am explaining about grammar. Itu kan continuous. Nah, kalau stative tidak bisa digunakan dalam bentuk continuous. In general, stative verb ini dapat dikelompokkan menjadi 4 jenis. The first is feeling atau emosi yang berkaitan lah dengan perasaannya kita. Nah, contohnya apa saja? Contohnya love, hate, like, dislike. Nah, ketika kamu menggunakan kata-kata tersebut, jangan digunakan dalam tenses continuous. Misal, I'm hating you, salah itu, salah besar. Terus yang bagaimana yang benar? Nah, yang benar harus menggunakan simple tenses. Contoh nih, I'm hating you, kan salah. Yang benar, I hate you. She hated me. Jangan bilang she was hating me, salah. I'm liking this music, salah itu. I like this music. Nah, itu benar. And And the second is kata-kata kerja yang berkaitan dengan senses atau indera ya. Contoh kayak hear, smell, tasty, and seem. Nah, jika kalian menggunakan kata-kata tersebut, jangan digunakan dalam bentuk tenses continuous, cukup simple tenses saja. Kayak I heard a sound, I heard a sound. Jangan gunakan continuous kayak I hearing a sound. Nah, itu salah, harus digunakan dalam simple tenses. Nah, and the third is thinking. Tadi kan sudah perasaan, indera, sekarang thinking kayak know, remember, understand, think, agree. Kata-kata ini tidak bisa digunakan dalam tenses continuous, harus digunakan dalam simple tenses. Contoh, I'm knowing you so well. Salah. Yang benar yaitu I know you so well. Gitu. And the last one is possession atau kata kerja kepemilikan. Nah, contohnya apa saja? Contohnya seperti own, have, belong. Nah, kata-kata kerja ini tidak bisa digunakan dalam tenses continuous, harus digunakan dalam tenses simple tenses. I am on 5 houses. Bukan I am owning 5 houses. Nah, ingat, hanya bisa digunakan di simple tenses. Nah, ada juga nih kata-kata yang menggunakan continuous. Kata-kata tadi yang menggunakan continuous itu masuk dalam pengecualiannya. Pengecualian apa? Pengecualian dalam lingkup konteksnya. Nah, misal I'm having breakfast. Nah, itu kan konteksnya dia sedang melakukan, bukan dalam konteks kepemilikan atau konteks possession kayak I have a car. Kalau I having a breakfast, kan itu konteks sedang melakukan sesuatu, talk about something, berarti dia masuk action gitu. Simpelnya begitu. Nah, itulah tadi penjelasan saya tentang action verb dan stative verb. Dan jika ada kata-kata saya yang salah, mohon dimaafkan. Sekian dan thanks for watching.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Masrudin. I am a student from English Educational Department, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Auxilliary University. In this video, I'll be explaining to you about main verb and auxiliary verb, and also linking verb. Okay, let's move to the first material, main verb. So what is main verb? Main verb or lexical verb refers to the important verb in the sentence, or the one that typically shows an action. It gives major information to the sentence. So, if you change the main verb, you completely change the meaning of the sentence. Okay, let's move to the example. He played football. He watched football. If we see, the sentence structure, both of them, is the same, but the verb been changed. So you can see that the action is entirely different. The whole meaning of the sentence, both of them, is completely different. So that is main verb. Now let's move to the second material, auxiliary verb. So auxiliary verb or helping verb is a verb that just gives us bit information about when things happen. Or we can say that the auxiliary verb is used together with the main verb to show the verb's tenses. In English grammar, there are 3 primary auxiliary: be, do, and have. We can see at the picture. All of these 3 primary auxiliary have their different form in each present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay, move to the example. He is playing football. He was playing football. He will be playing football. If we see, all of these three sentences are use the same verb, which is to play, but there's differences. We can see at the first sentence, there's an auxiliary verb is. It means that he's playing football presently in this time. In the second sentence, there's an auxiliary verb was. It indicates that he is playing football at one time in the past, not presently. And in the last sentence, there's an auxiliary verb will be. It means that the action or he will be playing football in the future. Okay, and that's auxiliary verb. Just remember the key that auxiliary verb is just give a bit information and use together with main verb to show the verb's tenses. Okay, now move to the last material, linking verb. Unlike the main verb that shows an action, linking verb is more to re-identify or describe the subject. It means that linking verb doesn't show any action, but it just link the subject with its subject complement to re-identify or describe them. Look at this example. He is a monster. He looks stunning. If we see in the first sentence, the word is doesn't show an action. It just to link the subject he and the noun a monster. And in the second sentence, again, the word looks doesn't show an action. It just to link the subject he and the adjective stunning. And the word looks is used to describe the subject he. He looks stunning. Okay, that's linking verb. Just remember the key that linking verb doesn't show any action, but it's link the subject with its subject complement to re-identify or describe them. Okay, I think enough about my explanation today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share so that your friends can find out the knowledge that you got from this video. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any video from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and see you in the next video.